Welcome to episode 6 of the Down and 3 podcast. Me and Finn have some exciting news to
do we?
share.
You seem
Well,
excited.
it might be exciting.
You seem
exciting for us,
excited.
but exciting for us. Probably not that exciting for anyone else. But we got to go to Buckingham Palace.
Yes, get it.
Spoke to a member of the royal.
The
Spoke to a member of
fans
the
are-
royal
fans-
family.
Throwing their fists in the air in celebration right now.
Basically, if you don't know, the podcast won us an award, so I got sent to Buckingham Palace.
Hey, amen to that.
Edinburgh. Anyway, what's everyone drinking then?
Ashley Birdseye.
I've got an Outland Badger Brewery West Coast IPA, whatever this is.
Oh wow.
Nice, straight from.
It's actually quite nice, to be honest with you.
Is that a little special or? Oh no, Outland's
I
probably
don't
beer
know,
actually.
I
Never
guess
mind.
not
No,
that.
I've heard of Outland. I've had that before. What
That's
about you?
good,
What about you, Finn?
I'm drinking Little Special, the Saint Bertin.
Nice.
Little stubbies. These got me through my second year at uni. £3.79 for 10 bottles of 250. I think that's pretty good, and I've stuck by them.
Really selling it there.
They're French, mate. You know, I can't
Trying to get that
say.
sponsorship deal. And then I am on. Canastella.
Where's the wife beater then?
I kind of feel like downing my beer for some reason. I don't know. I feel like I haven't downed
Oh,
beer in ages.
get it down in
Hang on.
3.
It's
Yeah.
23 minutes to 8 o'clock on a Monday evening, and Ben Avis feels like he needs to down a bit.
I'm gonna do
Just,
it
are you down with it?
for the content.
Oh, that is the name of the podcast, mate. Let's not forget. Why you look like
That
that?
was pretty fucking quick, to be fair.
Anyone else joining me?
You crying, mate?
Nah, I think I'll
Make you
give
tear
you.
up.
Bringing out the
on that one.
bringing out the watery eyes. Very refreshing.
Who is it, mate? Oh.
Lamb of water.
Is that your only beer?
I do have more beers, but it is a Monday night.
Why are you just downed at the beginning then?
Bit of fun, isn't it?
It's just mental.
Unlike you, actually, I have a job. I
Crazy
didn't
like that.
I didn't fail 2 interviews today.
Brilliant.
Would you like to speak about that much?
Go on, Ash, tell
not
us your
really.
little.
Oh, well, actually, no. Why don't you
Idea.
tell us why you should be employed, mate?
Why should I be
Yeah.
employed? Well, I'm just I'm a great employee.
How about we pretend to be
Yeah.
the interviewer and you
So,
be
yeah, I
the
feel like as
interviewee,
mates, mate, we should-
and we
probably
can
should
really
help you out
see
for
why
this.
he got the job, why he didn't get the job.
I'm telling you, that second one was going really well. I thought they did say so. It's not completely over because they said someone handed their notice in for a month and a half. So when I'm back, they said I've been vetted, so I've been thrown into some sort of pool, so I can just.
Clearly not look far.
I told the
far
hotel
back
to be
enough,
fair, they
that's the
said just
problem.
contact them. I'm still looking
Yeah.
after in the meeting.
Go back a few decades. Might be.
Did you celebrate VE Day, Ashley?
Huh?
Did you celebrate VE Day the other day?
The day.
So he doesn't even
That's
know about it, mate.
well,
Oh, he
Well,
knows as loss in Europe. That's why, not victory in Europe.
nice one.
Go on, should we we'll give you an interview question and see how prepared you are.
Oh, okay, right, go on. Fine.
Good fit. What's a good interview question?
Why would you be a good fit for this role?
What's the role?
Well, you tell
a
me.
rolling
Well, I don't
question.
know. Why would you be a good fit for it? mate?
Podcast, though.
No. It doesn't have to necessarily be that. Just this role.
Well, you can't really answer that one without a role.
Well, that's why it's not
This
got a job,
role,
in, isn't it?
well, I've been infatuated with this role ever since I saw it, stumbled across it on Indeed. I've been studying the place of work.
Would you
and I
tend
just
to use
love
that
a passion
kind
for this role.
Sarky voice, mate?
Nothing sarky about this tone.
I've got a good one. Can you give us an example of when you've had a conflict at work and had to communicate to resolve it?
I know I had conflict at work.
You've got what was his name in the pot wash area?
Patrick.
Patrick.
Corey.
Porrig, that was it. Porrig, you know, he wants to wash the dishes
there
one
wasn't
way, you want to
conflict,
wash
but
them
he
the other
certainly
way.
did like to discuss conflict a lot, starting with it was mainly around like the sort of World War II period. I remember him rambling on about some sort of Russian tanks or something. So there wasn't really conflict there.
Well, he wanted to go straight to the source, that's why. Primary research he was conducting.
Oh, well, there was a member of the Hitler Youth in the front of the house, so he could have gone there as well.
Moving on from that.
Okay. I'm sure you deserve the job. They just don't know what they're looking for, that's the problem.
Of course. Well, unfortunately, I've got turned up to a job interview and telling them that in less than a month you're going away for a month didn't really sway them to hire.
I'll tell you what it might have been actually. I bet you didn't put Down and Free podcast host on your CV, and that might be why you didn't get it.
Yeah, that's it. That is it.
Don't forget it. Top line.
I mean, there would have been. They'd have been next big thing. They're not having me working then. Especially if I should have just showed them the cocktail podcast. If they'd have seen that beautiful concoction that I made you, they'd be like, getting behind the bar right this fucking second.
Imagine watching Ashley shake a cocktail behind the bar. If you can see him over the edge of the bar,
Slip out his
actually.
hands.
Oh yeah, fucking sweating. I reckon Ashley pouring a pint even, just like, I don't know.
I've worked behind the bar now. I've worked at Wetherspoons.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
fucking hell.
Done a little bit of hospitality. If
they have
Wetherspoons counts.
great
it's not
hospitality in Wetherspoons.
The least hospital. I can't speak.
Hospitable. I think
Yeah.
is the word you're trying to say.
Hospitality.
Yeah, but you've got
Imagine
the job.
having to be corrected by me.
I can't believe it. Can't believe it.
Right. I think we wanted to discuss who is most likely to survive a zombie apocalypse, didn't we, Ashley?
Yes, we did. Okay.
You explain the scenario.
Right, so cities are gone. Radio silence. No more governments. The undead are everywhere. So are desperate humans.
Can you
We're
wipe that
alive.
smile off your face, please,
But
mate?
how
This is serious.
Can I what?
Can you wipe that smile off your face, please, mate? This is serious.
You're alive, but for how long? You make one choice per category, 8 total. And I'll calculate your survival odds in percentages. Give you a character profile and offer tips to improve your survival. I won't do that, but you can pretend I will. So, your chosen mode of transport in a zombie apocalypse. I've got 5 options here in each category for you.
So wait, before you say, so we got say our option that we choose and then a reason for it.
Well, I've got options here for you. I'm going to read off and then you pick one from there.
Yeah, but I think we should each give a reason why we picked that option as we say it.
Oh, yeah. Give a reason. Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Okay. So, Finn, we've got a 4x4 SUV, a dirt bike, a mountain bike, on foot, or a small boat.
Ooh.
For a zombie apocalypse.
Good question.
I'm tempted to choose the boat. Because can zombies swim? But no, I'm gonna go with the SUV. I think.
It's just broken out, so you don't know. Maybe it can. Maybe it can't.
I'm gonna go for the SUV, and my reasoning is, out of all those options, it's the only one where you're like enclosed.
Okay.
You're separated from the zombies. So that is my choice.
Yeah, mine. I think I would. Do you have to choose to say a different or?
No, yeah. Pick whatever.
Yeah, no. I think I would also choose the SUV. But
But if you choose the same as me, you're kind of copying. So
No, you can
I'll
pick
be a
the
sheep,
same.
mate. Don't mind. But my reason.
I mean, if it's an SUV, there's plenty of room for all of us.
True. I feel like my reason's more thought out rather than just it's enclosed. I feel like you could use it as a battering ram, to mow down some of the zombies. I feel like I didn't think about originally the bike because I just thought that would be cooler, but
that is what I'd
practicalities.
choose. I think I'd go with the mountain bike, even though
The
I am
mountain bike?
absolutely useless on a bike.
So Ashley can't. I think you should go for walking. Is this got to be realistic? You can't even drive a car, let alone a bike.
no,
You
it's
probably
a
can't even
mountain
drive
bike,
a
mate.
push bike.
Yeah, well,
I was a
mountain
mountain
bike.
bike.
Yeah.
Like
There's a dirt bike and a mountain bike, but I'd pick the mountain bike.
can you even pedal?
Well, first of all, if I
Got
picked
the
it off the
stabilisers.
well, I know.
Why have you chosen the mountain bike?
Yeah, I'd pick the mountain.
Yeah, no. Let me
One,
speak.
first of all, let's pretend I can drive and I'm a great.
Oh,
bike
actually,
rider.
you've
I
got a
can
great.
ride a
You've
bike.
got a bet. Yeah, it's a good idea actually.
But I think with an SUV, you've got what, like however many hours of driving with the fuel you've got, and then you're finished. With a mountain bike, that could get you. That could last you ages.
Yeah, but what if you've got a big hill to go up, mate?
I'd hop off.
And
Take the
like
bike up.
we can siphon off fuel from all the dead people's cars. We'll be good. We'll be good. I feel like that's a bad choice.
Well, you don't know. You don't know.
Reflecting on it, I think I agree with you, but I'm going to stick with my choice.
Yeah, Ash's got
Okay,
a cheat
okay.
sheet next to it. It turns
Alright,
out that's the best
what's
choice.
the next category?
Right, so now you have to choose your primary weapon. So we've got a handgun, a machete, a
Finn's already got
crossbow,
his weapon.
crowbar, or Molotov.
Sorry. Say that again. I wasn't listening.
So choice of weapon: handgun, machete, crossbow, crowbar, Molotovs.
Handgun, machete, crossbow.
I'm going to go with a. I'm going to go with a crowbar. I think.
And with the handgun, are we assuming we can get more ammunition or not?
Well, I suppose if you find it, but you're in England. I don't know how readily accessible handgun.
What did you go
ammo
with for, Finn?
Crowbar.
Crowbar.
My-
I think
my
I'll go
reasoning-
for the crossbow. You explain your reasoning
My
first for the
reasoning-
going with the crowbar.
I thought about. I feel like the handgun. You get to a point where. Well, first of all, do you even know how to use a handgun? I'm sure it's pretty self-explanatory, but again, ammunition's hard to come by these days. I say these days as if it's ever not been hard. Crossbow, I feel like, again, like, where are you getting the arrows for that?
Well, I will say my thinking for that was that you can reuse the arrows. With the
Yeah.
crossbow.
Oh, you
And
can, yeah.
let's say for the sake of the hypothetical scenario, you get like, I don't know, so you get 10 bolts of crossbow ammo, and you get 2 magazines of handgun ammo.
Okay. Still sticking with the crowbar. Actually, Ash, I'll let you answer before I pick apart all the other ones.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I think you might have picked second to Molotovs the worst one, because obviously Molotovs. That's
Yeah,
just gonna-
why have you gone at
One
least
thing
gone
got-
machete if you're going like
no, I'll
melee
tell you.
weapon?
Yeah, well,
I'll
I'd like
tell
you could even like use the handgun as like in the same way you could use a crowbar. Yeah, you'd have a little bit less reach, but I think I'd go with same with Ben as well. Go a crossbow. 'Cause you could even with a crossbow, even if you run out of thingy, you can make like a little bayonet or something. In the
Someone
end.
want an ice cream?
I was gonna go crossbow, but now thinking about it, I'm gonna actually take away that answer. I didn't lock it in, and I'm gonna go machete. And the reason I don't want a crossbow is because they take a long time to like reload. So you shoot one zombie, then you've got to put another arrow in there to shoot another zombie, and that just takes too long. And
But you could.
if you've got 10 arrows, yes, you can go get those arrows again. But if there's more than 10 zombies, then you've got to run anyway, so you lose all your arrows anyway. So I'm going machete.
One of your arrows strapped to the bottom or the front of the crossbow, and then like a bayonet.
Yeah, but I can just machete them anyway.
Yeah, but you get even less range, and then you've got like the option of long range with the
No,
crossbow as well.
I think I'm.
That's what
I'm going machete because you've got virtually unlimited use it. You know, you can sharpen it if it start getting dull. If it's a big old machete, you can still get a bit of distance between you and the zombie. And yeah, you won't run out of ammo. It doesn't need to be reloaded. Also, with the crossbow, that takes skills, and I've never used a crossbow. Whereas I feel like I can swing a knife.
That's what
let's say for the sake of the situation, so you don't just pick stuff that you know.
Well, let's not say
You're
for the
gonna
sake of
be- you're gonna be
situation.
able-
It's you, mate. It's not like a trained.
No,
gonna
but
be
even still, I'm gonna keep my answer. I went
Okay.
crossbow, but I'm gonna lock in machete.
Yeah, I'm sticking with crowbar. Handgun again. I think that's the
Yeah.
easiest to alongside with crowbar. They like to break. They get jammed, or you just don't know how to operate it, and also you run out of ammo pretty quickly. Machete, I think that's probably quite easy to break. Well, not easy to break, but I feel like over time that'll break down and become a little bit more brittle. And also, in terms of sharpening, do you know how to sharpen a machete, Ben?
Yeah, I know how to sharpen a knife, so yeah,
You got
I would
a,
say I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like normal kitchen knife. It's not a lot different, is it?
No, have you got that ready? Anyway, my primary reason for the crowbar would be it's got multiple uses. It's not just a weapon; it can be a utility item as
Oh,
well.
I didn't think about that.
If there's
Very
any
good
areas that are locked,
I suppose you can break in. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that's smart actually.
The
and also
multi-tool, yeah.
it's heavier than a machete in terms of you can, it doesn't have the sharpness of it, but you can still do a fair bit of damage with an iron bar.
Yeah.
And I think it's the least likely to break as well.
No. Okay.
Fair
Mm.
enough.
Next
My
category.
reasoning.
Next category, your base of operations. So this is your little shelter, I guess. So you can pick a remote cabin, a suburban home, a school, warehouse, or a forest camp.
A forest what? Forest camp.
Forest camp.
Yeah.
I'm gonna straight away put it in there. I'm going
Straight for the school.
school.
Yeah.
Not for any weird reasons. But if you think about it,
Open
out of all
for
those
instructor
places,
Wait, you went to school?
Yeah, you went to school. Just looking for
Oh,
stragglers.
gosh. God, horror.
if you out of all those
Baby
places, what it actually designed.
There won't be
to-
any kids there though, Ben. School's around.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
the
I
same
said
thing.
not. I said literally for not any weird reasons.
So,
But if you think out of all those places, what place is designed to like either keep people in or keep people out? And a school, it's got like
Prison.
it's fenced off.
to be fair,
um,
think about Gilbert with all the green fences that they put up around it.
Yeah, fenced off that you can lock like
Oh, yeah, 'cause they were
individual
not
doors.
flimsy at
There's
all.
loads of like hiding places. Like you can even go in the PE room and get the javelin out, and you got extra weapons.
That's a good point.
Yeah, loads of storage if you're like trying to store food. So yeah, those are my reasons.
You'd have a
But,
kitchen as well, wouldn't you? Actually.
yeah, kitchen. You got like vantage points. Some like schools, you got multiple floors as well, so you could like barricade the lower floors or something. But yeah, go on then, Ashley. What about you?
Well, after you put that argument forwards, I'm actually going to pick the school as well. I was originally going to go with the remote cabin, just thinking get as far out of the way as possible, stay away from everyone. But that is, actually, I don't know. No, I'm going to go remote cabin because I think even though a school is good for many reasons, you're going to be likely in the middle of a highly populated area of zombies, aren't you?
And the only thing with
And if
school
you
is maybe too big as well. Like,
Yeah, and it'd be freezing as well. Yeah, I'm not. I'm
how would a
picking-
remote
I'm
cabin? I suppose you could keep a cabin warmer than a whole school can you actually ask?
Yeah, you should make a little fire or something.
My
I suppose we
answers.
do that at school, to be fair, really.
We've got
Oh.
3 different ones, boys. I'm going for the warehouse, and that is because
Warehouse.
I feel like that is more secure than both of yours, even combined. I
Yeah.
think like the if you think you're looking at schools don't have the industrial level like doors and locks that a lot of warehouses have. But I'm thinking like the one like the Amazon warehouses on the motorway.
Right.
Near.
Oh, you wouldn't get a toilet, though.
Would you not?
No. Well, they piss in bottles, don't they? No, they're not allowed to like go in.
Oh, I did hear about that actually. I don't know. I think it's more secure, and also with a school, my main thing of that was if they break in, I feel like you don't have a lot of time to react to their kind of thing, and also on the narrow corridors as well, you get a bit of a funnel, you get a bit overwhelmed from that. And I just think I think it is quite easy to break into a school. I don't know. I wouldn't know, Ben. I don't know about you, mate. But
I think. I think a warehouse
Also,
is a
actually,
good shout.
one more
Because also
point with
warehouse
schools,
has probably
say-
tools and things as well.
yeah, they're true.
If this sort of zombie apocalypse was to break out during the day, I think it's quite likely that there could be some zombies that were just hiding in the school. I don't
Yeah,
know how
but
well
when
children are gonna fare
Wouldn't you
against them.
rather take on a load of
Hot.
kiddie zombies than big old manufacturing men zombies in a warehouse?
Yeah,
Well,
true.
no, but mate, have you seen some of the drips that work in warehouses? I'm not saying they're all like that, but my
Shots
reasoning
there.
for the remote cabin as well. In my head, that's like a log cabin. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that
that's-
the zombies that you're getting into that too easy.
Yeah.
Like it's alright until you get found, but if you don't get found, it's probably the best. But if you do, then you're screwed.
Mm.
Mm.
Anyway, moving on.
If they get in there, you probably fucked yourself.
And like with the school, you could almost like set up traps. But anyway, yeah, move on.
It's not I'm alone, mate. Right, okay. This is a bit of a weird one, but what would your mental health strategy be?
Oh.
Would you
Is that
journal?
weird, mate? Is it weird? Is it in this day and age
I
for
don't
men
think
to
that'd be my
think
number
about
one
mental health?
priority in a zombie
That came off. That was
apocalypse.
category 4. I mean, I feel like there's still more. We haven't even talked about like rations or how you.
Yeah, that's coming up. It's coming up.
But they've put
I
in.
don't know.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. Go on. What are the options?
This is the woke version of this. So we got journaling, an MP3 player. Let's just say some sort of music listening device. Doesn't have to specifically be an MP3 player, but it can't be like a mobile phone. Is that-
Yeah.
Yeah. Meditation, a dog, and a routine exercise. I feel like this is a fairly straightforward.
I think it's got to
I
be a
mean,
dog.
maybe between two.
I think it's got to be a dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Although then you've then got to have double the, as we we're going to get onto, like the rations. But at the same time, I feel like that would keep you more sane than being on your own.
Are we?
And if needs
are we
be,
talking
you'd have
like a
electric rations
Labrador?
right next to you. by
Are we
yourself.
talking
I thought
like
you
a
were gonna say something else
Labrador, or like
a beagle?
what's like a German Shepherd? Are we talking something that could fight the zombies as well, or something that'd be more of a burden?
Yeah, like a little chihuahua.
If it's a
Take
mental
it in your
health
hand,
dog,
right?
I guess it's going to be like a Labrador.
A chihuahua, mate.
Yeah, let's say it's
Bichon
like
Frise.
it can't be like an XL bully, but I don't know, somewhere in between the middle of like a Chihuahua and an XL bully. Yeah,
The
maybe
two extremes. Any dog ever.
that's what I mean. It's like not like some little fucking ratty dog, and not some like big fucking
Yeah, not a
Break
dog.
shit
Not
out.
a dog you can boot like 20 meters. But yeah.
yeah.
I think I'm gonna go.
Yeah, maybe like
routine.
a Labrador, sort of like that sort of. Yeah, or maybe like a sheepdog.
I'm gonna go routine exercise. I think because
Oh, you fucking fan! What?
a dog maybe maybe could be useful, but
Maybe.
can't
Man,
kill-
oh,
either it can't kill the zombies and then it is useless and it's more of a burden, you got to feed it, or and it can bark at the wrong times and things like that
that is
and get
true,
you
actually.
caught. Or maybe it can
Right,
kill zombies, but it's going to die eventually, so it's going to be a burden. Whereas routine exercise, zombies, you need to be able to run. If you're physically fit, you can fight them, especially if using a crowbar or a machete. That's going to help. So that's my decision anyway.
I think your survival chances are probably just shot right down. You're burning,
They were
you're
low
wasting
anyway, let's be
precious
honest.
I could have gone with journaling or meditating. Surely they are worsening my percentages.
Yeah, maybe, but that's up there. You need to
Okay.
pick like the music.
You
Okay,
picked the
next
log
question.
cabin.
Yash, what are you going for, mate?
Right. Oh, I'll pick the dog. Of course.
Dog.
Of course you pick the dog. That's
Yeah.
I feel like that's an easy
My,
question. And if you hate dogs, you go for the music.
Yeah, well, even then, I think
Maybe
dogs
your
probably-
dog, if it's like your dog, actually could hump him to death.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know
Maybe.
what type of dog you want, because I wouldn't take either of my dogs, because Millie wouldn't do any. Well, Millie wouldn't be able to attack them.
Millie might eat them to death.
Yeah, and then she'll just lick them. Yeah, probably one that doesn't bark that much, because that would give you away. But I think the music is a jeopardizes
That's
you. And I think
yeah.
it jeopardizes you, because
especially
put
if
it
you're
in your
listening to
ears-
Palms, because then you
Yeah.
might
That
die
is-
anyway.
The earphone's dead. Hang on. Get it back in.
That gone. Sorry to interrupt.
There we go.
I had to get that cheap little dig in
Yeah.
there.
With the music, if you've got your headphones on, you're not going to hear any coming. They can jump surprise you. You're done.
That is true. But you could literally just have your headphones around your neck or something.
Yeah, great.
Or
That's
have one
really
earphone
good.
in.
That's a really good listening experience, mate. Headphones around your neck.
Well, it'd be better than no right enough.
It's probably if it's what Ashley listens to, it's probably better around your neck. Did we all make a decision there?
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
Dog.
Two
daily
dogs
routine.
and one
Ben's
exercise.
Ben's going to do box.
Ben's he's on the Joe Wicks grind set, mate.
Ben's going to be doing the plank for 12 hours a day.
Yeah. Zombies coming up
The
behind
only,
him.
the one thing about exercising, what if you go too hard on the exercise and then you get attacked by a dog?
Strain the
Right.
muscles.
Screwed.
Funny,
yeah.
funny story. Well, it's not
Be
even that
racy,
funny,
yeah.
but the other day we were doing a gig. This was 2 days ago, and every so often, my drummer Jake would just stop, or he would stop going as hard, and I'm like, what's he doing? Like, he's played this song 100 times. He knows how to, the drums don't stop there. And afterwards, he's from Birmingham. And this is gonna be a terrible Birmingham accent. He goes, "Remind me to never do arms before a gig again." Mate, honestly, I'm not going to do an accent better than that.
Yeah,
He
but
says,
also,
"Yeah, remind me
I've
to
met
never
Jake.
train
He doesn't
arms."
really sound. He doesn't really sound from Birmingham either. But that was a shit accident. But.
Remind me to never. Yeah, I can't do it when I'm listening to you boys as well. But yeah, so remind me to never train arms before a gig ever again. Because it was that was torture. Whoa.
Get a little arm pump.
Yeah. He was
Okay,
saving himself for the last song.
What's next then, Ashley?
Okay. Next up, we have your food strategy. You mentioned earlier. So we have looting. We've got gardening, hunting, fishing/foraging,
Did you say fisher
and
Fisher-ting.
fishing/foraging, and bartering.
Ooh.
Oh,
They're your choices. Like haggling, like trading, I guess.
Well, I was going to say it has to be hunting. Or I was going to say to you, Ben, the other option was looting, wasn't it? I think that could be good, but no, hunt. Ooh, yeah. I think farming takes way too long. That's not going to work for you.
You've got to have
fishing.
some sort of skill and knowledge about it as well.
Yeah, fishing.
Well, that's
again,
the
I feel like you've got to be good at fishing. Like,
let's say you have a basic, like each skill, you have a basic proficiency.
Yeah, I know. But even still, like, I think with fishing, also like you've got to know, like, what if you get the wrong fish, or if there's not very good fish around you? There's got to be fish. Foraging as well. I think it's quite easy to poison yourself. So stick with hunting.
Yeah, that's what I'm sort of debating. Like, who knows, what you can eat and what you can't eat. But obviously, hunting, you went with the crossbar and crowbar. How are you going to hunt with a crowbar?
Smack it over the head.
Smack what?
Yeah, but how are you going to get close to them?
Whatever, man.
You're going to be chasing after them. They're going to be squawking, squealing.
I'm going to also pick hunting. I'm going to justify it because I'm going to say, with my machete.
Okay, maybe I won't pick hunting then. Maybe I might pick looting, because I reckon there's enough shops with enough tins of beans to keep me going for a fair amount of time. Oh yeah, I'll change it to looting.
Dangerous
really, so
game.
there probably needs to be a mix of all of them, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you had to go with one. Oh yeah, because I can break into shops, boys. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, but you got to remember other people are you're going to encounter other looters. What if they're hostile?
Yeah, I think the problem with looting is also you go into like too busy areas. That's where like everyone's going to
and you're going to be in
So I think I'll go hunting, but I'm going to justify. I'm going to use my machete to get some branches to make a bow and arrow, and that's how I'm going to hunt.
A bow and arrow? Where are you getting your string from?
That's not how this works. You can't have a go at him
pubes.
for having a crowbar and then saying you can't hunt. You should have picked a crossbow.
Yeah.
Too late. Although you've got machete, you can hunt with that.
Yeah,
You can hunt with a crowbar as well. Smack it over the head.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's as efficient.
Right, what are you choosing then, Ash?
Than hunting. I'm gonna go. Even though I fucking hate fish and I can't eat it, I'd have to in this situation. I'm going fishing.
With a name like that as well. Yeah, but foraging's fine anyway, mate. You just survive on berries. But at the same point,
exactly. I'm gonna be sat there.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. The berries don't come around in the wintertime, and do you want to be sat cold fishing for hours just for a meal?
Yeah, a little fire or
in the winter?
something. Little fire. Yeah. You've got
With,
two
coming at you as well.
food sources there. My thing with looting is very high risk. Get into like highly densely populated areas. Just too risky, and plus you might get there and the place you're looting might already be barren. Might be stripped clean already. So you're just wasting your time, energy, and getting nothing out of it. And relying upon chance. For fishing.
Oh yeah, but you say that, Ash, but
I
think Liverpool might have just
Let's
scored
get your
last.
priorities right. How dare
on a
you
brand
say
was
this?
not what a finish, what an assist that was. Fucking hell.
Right.
You've also got
I
you've
can't
got to
remember
remember
where
how many houses there are to loot though. Not every single house is going to
but
be
then
looted.
if you've got food, you're going to only looting their fridges, which is most of that
No,
stuff. Not gonna-
mate, told you, tins of beans in the cupboards.
Finn's going to go
Yeah,
to
but
the
how
posh
many
houses
years
where they have a
would that
pantry.
be?
Huh?
How many years do you get out of a tin of beans? Like, do they last?
Oh mate, tin food lasts forever.
Tin food will last, yeah. I mean, it's got a thing on it, but it's definitely going to be better than anything else. I mean,
don't know.
I feel like it has to be a mix of looting.
Yeah, but you're going to be having
hunting.
say you survive for however long. You're going to have 30, 40 years time, I'm going to be eating 40-year-old beans. I'm going to be having nice fresh fish and berries.
Which you don't like, so it won't be nice.
Well, no, mate, because
I'll
it might
learn
not,
to like
because
it.
they might pollute the water systems, and
So I
then
can have
the
fresh
fish are all going to
fruit
be
as
dead.
well with
No,
berries
the
and
water
everything.
systems
I'll
and
definitely
like
pick them
animals
up.
would be like flourishing because
Zombified.
there's
That'd be zombified, mate.
well, unless the zombies eat animals too,
Yeah.
but if not, then nature will be flourishing. Right, next category.
Okay, wait. So just to clarify on that one, Finn's gone with looting, Ben you've gone with hunting, and I've picked
What? Fishing.
foraging.
Fishing,
Fishing, foraging.
foraging / fishing. Okay,
Okay.
what's that?
Right, next one. Group strategy. So, would you be a lone wolf, a small family unit, a tactical
Oh,
group,
you're not doing
which
it. You're
is
not doing
3
it
to
a
5
family, are you?
survivors, blend with civilians. Bit of a shitty option there, but or no allies whatsoever.
It's got to be
I,
middle option number 3, isn't it?
oh, what
Not
was that? Then?
the tactical group.
3 to 5 people, I think.
That's what I'd go with, to be honest with you.
What about you? Everyone, are we all in agreement?
Would you take any of us in that group? That's the question.
Yeah. Why you got to try and survive.
Ash, Ash, you're getting dropped, mate. I'm not gonna lie. You're getting dropped.
Goodbye right off, mate. You're going to need more cooking and foraging, otherwise you're finished. You're looting. Once your human beings spoil, you're finished, mate.
My reasoning for that was
When no, Ash is the sacrifice. We go run. We just run off, and he's there at the back.
oh yeah, I'm taking you
He's
guys.
the sacrifice.
Human shields.
Yeah, nice one. You know what? Fuck you two. I'm not going to take either of
And
you.
there's a lot. He'll keep the zombies occupied for a little while. He's got a bit of meat on him.
Yeah, nice one.
Actually, no.
balanced.
Yeah, no, Ash, I might take you, mate. I might take you.
Oh, it was
Just
bait.
for the
Cheers,
fish.
thank you.
Just just for the fish.
Oh.
And you know, tactically, what would you assign the other host as in your team?
Actually, Ash can be the bait because we'll just get him drunk, put him in the middle of somewhere, he'll just start chanting Liverpool chants.
I've seen. He says he's living by a log cabin and wants build a fire. I've seen him get drunk and then fall asleep on the fire in a sleeping bag.
Think about it though. I could when I'm drunk, I could probably blend in with the zombies. I'd go undercover. They wouldn't know I was any different.
Great point.
Maybe.
I will say, with Ben, the last time me and Ben were out together, not on a night out, like doing our walking, he did nearly kill me. That is the only downside to taking Ben with me as well. Mate, when we were climbing up, I think we've spoken about it before, but when we were climbing up Snowdon, and I say to Ben, like, you go up before me, mate. Just I'll if you need help, I'll push you up a little bit. And he starts like kicking these massive rocks back at my head.
I was just making sure you're on your toes. You see, that's
I was
that's my role, making sure you're prepared for anything. Right, final category, I believe, if I can do my maths correctly.
No, we got two more.
Two more.
Okay. Right, this is your backup supply plan. So you have a one-time hidden emergency stash. You have a bug-out bag. I don't know what that means. I think that's just like a backpack full of supplies. Basket goods, ammo or meds. Solar gear, to recharge radios, lights, tools. Or scavenger circuit, I guess. So that means like a little network of scavengers, I guess. you can trade with.
Let me.
I
Let
wish
me
I.
see.
Repeat them again.
So you got a hidden cache, just like a one-time. Right, let's say that a hidden cache is going to become a supply drop. You get one big box full of important stuff. You have
Yeah.
a big backpack full with gear as well. That's another option. Even though basically just saying barter goods. We'll sack that option off because that kind of ties into the last one. Solar gear, so like I don't know, rechargeable equipment stuff.
Oh,
power
boys,
stuff.
no.
And then a
A
scavenger
scavenger circuit. No,
Yeah.
a scavenger circuit is a medical device used in hospitals to collect and remove waste anesthetic gases and other gases from the patient's breathing circuit, preventing them from contaminating the operating room environment. So I'm guessing that's
So that's like stopping them
I'm
becoming a
pretty
zombie.
sure in
kind
the
of thing.
context of this though, it's got a dash next to it. It says daily runs, high exposure. So I think it means like a circuit of scavengers that go, a group of scavengers that scavenge. But this is a pretty shit question,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think I'm going to go with the medical one, whichever. Well, the first option, that was like a supply crate with all the essentials.
Yeah.
essentials.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. I think the solar one. Get the little solar panels up and we'll charge up, man.
Oh, actually, that's probably.
Solar panels. Oh wait, hang on. So we
No,
got.
no. Stick with my option, I think.
Hang on, I need to. Sorry, 1 second. 1, 2.
Well, think about, Ben, how much in your daily life you rely on technology. For that
Yeah,
to just
no, I
be
can't argue with that. But
completely obsolete. You know, you obviously don't have Wi-Fi or anything, but
what would you use your electricity for? Because if you're going to cook, you're just going to, you make a fire to cook. Lights, obviously,
Well,
lights would be the
lights.
best thing.
But you can make little
Yeah, that's what I
torches
mean.
out of like logs and stuff.
Yeah, but like having a flashlight that you can.
That's true.
You
But how
probably want a
long
flashlight,
do you-
wouldn't you, Ashley? But
How long is it going to last? And are you going to know how to repair it?
well, it's solar.
well,
mate.
if it's solar,
So-
then yeah, you could just keep
No,
charging.
I
it
mean,
or-
like,
or-
how long is the actual... Yeah, but if it gets damaged or anything, or if it just wears out. Or you might need a
Ugh,
specific part you
rest in
can't
peace.
obtain to replace it
That's
or
well done.
repair it.
Yeah. What were you going for then?
I'm going to go for the scavenger circuit. Seems like a pretty good option. You have a group of people.
Yeah, but what if they screw you over, mate?
That is true. It is a bit risky.
What if they go the fish he's bringing into us, and they're rubbish?
But it's,
Just suck him off.
it's my backup.
He's only
plan,
bought us
so-
3 black. He's only bought us in 3 blackberries this month. For goodness sake!
Yeah, but that's true. With my foraging, I'm going to be, I live in an isolated area, so I'm going to make sure they don't know where I live. We'll find a neutral meeting point. I'm going to have lots of lovely fish and berries to trade with them. And again, it's a backup option, so if I don't need it, I'm not gonna have to interact with them. Plus, I've got my tap
Fair
as
enough.
well, who's gonna back me up in case get myself into trouble.
Hang on.
Right. Last.
So, ooh.
Wait,
Wait,
what are you
before we
picking?
get into that, I'm just having a look how many berries he'd have to eat a day in order to survive here.
But it's not just berries. I could plant strawberries, mate. Forage strawberries. I could forage apples.
Yeah, that is a berry, you know.
Yeah, but
Ooh,
It
you'd have
does
to
have to
have
be
between. you'd need between 2.5 to 5 kg per day of berries.
surely that can't be true.
And
But,
even then,
yeah,
it's not sustainable. Ooh.
that's the breakfast. Remember, I've got the fish as well.
Oh,
I have
you eating insects, mate?
I could forage for insects.
Are you
No,
foraging
that counts
insects?
because then I could technically forage for animals as well. But
No, well,
wait, I won't take insects, but you know, can eat some crickets or whatever. It's a delicacy.
some cricket. Yeah, go to the Philippines.
But I'm gonna be too full on lovely fish and berries anyway. Finest fish and berries around. I'm gonna cook them up.
What
for
if you
my mum.
accidentally eat poisonous fish?
Oh, I'm in England. How many poisonous fish are there?
Then you're cooked, bro. Then you're cooked. That's how
That's
Luke.
true, but I think no, I don't know. I think you're gonna get very sick of baked beans very quickly.
Well, no, I could have like the canned hot dogs as well.
The what? Canned
Hot dogs.
Yeah, but they aren't lasting. That's meat still, even though it might not be, recognised.
Is Ashley
as,
is Ashley got a problem with you living off baked beans in a zombie apocalypse
No.
scenario?
Yeah,
when
does,
he
yeah.
when he
He
lived
does.
off craves in a real life scenario.
yeah, for like a couple of days.
That's a good point. How the amount of cereal as well, mate, you could have. I'm surprised you've not just gone straight for that.
But that is-
Right, what's
I
the
didn't
last
think about
category?
that. Wait, Finn, what's your
Ash, mate,
backup
you are-
supply plan?
Mine or whose? Finn's.
Finn's got yours.
Yeah, the
He went for the solar
mate.
kit.
Soda.
Yeah, Ash, all your fish are contaminated, mate. I'm not gonna lie
No,
to you.
no. My fish are. I've made my own lake. I've bred fish, and I've bred the finest, tastiest fish there is.
Bred fish.
I've bred them.
Scooped a few tadpoles out
I've
of the
even got
pond.
caviar. Caviar. Every
Change
day.
their DNA to to become fish rather than frogs.
Because let's think about it as well. I'm not be
Well, good point.
fishing in a little
Ashley's
lake or
robbing
river.
sushi while Finley's eating baked beans.
Yeah, I can fish in a lake, a river, the sea, wherever. So if I'm on the move, I can forage and fish wherever.
Ash, it's right, mate. If you want to eat frogs as well, you could eat them.
Frogs. Oh, they're even better, mate. I'll make sure I have a Frenchman in my part of my tactical group and we'll be fine. Snails. God.
Oh, I had snails again. I think they would have been nice, the ones that we had in France, Ben. Well, I say that Harley had in France. But I mean, actually, I had them in France as well. But mid, just taste of dirt again.
Tasty.
They're not that. They're nothing special, that's for sure. Right, last
Right,
category.
right.
What's
Okay,
what is
final
the
question.
decider?
What would be your chosen communication strategy? We have a hand crank radio. We have a ham radio. I don't know what that. I think that's like a satellite radio. But obviously that would rely on signal. Where I don't know.
Would you even pork up?
Offline phone with maps/notes. A signal mirror/flare gun, or no communication whatsoever.
Yeah, raw dog it. Get out.
I guess the hand cranked radio I'm going for.
I guess. Yeah.
What are you going for?
Oh,
I guess.
yeah. I'm gonna go for the offline phone with maps/notes.
What, have you got
Yeah,
the
but you
solar
can't charge it because
panel
you didn't
thing
pick
as
the
well?
solar kit.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah,
I was thinking
cooked.
I can do a journal as well, get another mental health.
But if you had picked loot, you could go loot it from Finley, his solar kit. I maybe
Whoa,
would've had it,
whoa.
but you didn't
No, he's
put loot either.
got the support network until I cut him off. So I'll just
Well,
edge him.
yeah,
with
I'm
I'll give it to him for like 2 weeks.
I could scavenge a phone charger.
That's what I'm saying. I can.
Where are you gonna
I
get the
can
power
edge
from?
you with it for 2 weeks.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna go with the phone because I can charge it.
Okay,
Uh,
the results are in. Can you tell
What
us
did
who
you
the
go
most
for?
likely
You
to
went-
die then? Came
Right.
third or
So,
who's
we
going
have
to die the quickest?
I'm just going to go through it one by one. Right. So we have Finn's Apocalypse Loadout. So he went for the 4x4 SUV, went for the crowbar, went for the warehouse, went for the dog companion, looting, tactical group of 3 to 5 survivors, solar gear, and an offline phone with maps/notes. This is his survivor profile. He's a practical strategist. You're part of a small tactical team with a reliable vehicle and a fortified base and a loyal canine companion. You've chosen practical, sustainable, and group-minded strategies, but with a high-risk supply approach. So, category analysis. So, your first choice, you've got a 7.5 out of 10. Solid choice early on, but risky long-term unless fuel is stockpiled. For your crowbar, that was a 7 out of 10. It's a smart, reliable choice, but you'll need backup in larger fights. Your third choice, the warehouse, you got an 8 out of 10. Strategic base if reinforced, and you can store supplies plus team sleep zones. Your fourth choice was a dog companion, you got an 8 out of 10. Worth the risk for both emotional and practical support. Your fifth choice, the looting urban stores, you got a 5.5 out of 10. You need to transition to a sustainable food plan ASAP.
That is sustainable.
I told you, see, Mr. GPT.
You just need to make sure
That was inside the tin of beans that counts. And if it's right, it's right.
Fucking
I won't
mould
apologise.
Right, that's a tin of beans.
I'm not gonna.
You just need to make sure you loot vegan products, and then you'll be alright. You need to make sure you loot vegan products, and then you'll be alright.
Yeah.
Choice 6, tactical group. Score 9 out of 10. Huge survivability boost if everyone stays sharp and loyal. Choice 7, solar gear. Score 8.5 out of 10. Tech savvy and forward thinking. Smart move. And for your final choice, you went for the offline phone with maps/notes. Score 7.5 out of 10. A quiet, low risk support item that adds direction and stability. So I'm going to leave the final calculation. We'll come back to that in the end. Looks like you've done fairly well so far. These are some of your strengths and risks, however. Strong team dynamics, mobile and well sheltered, durable gear with long-term potential, mentally resilient with pet and useful tech, access to electricity via solar gear, high risk of early death from looting missions, fuel reliance for SUV.
You're not seeing me, mate. Yeah.
Vulnerable to weather due to warehouse cold. Crowbar may not scale well in group combat. Okay. Right, Ben, you got Apocalypse Loadout. You went for the 4x4 SUV, machete, abandoned school, routine exercise, hunting, tactical group, hidden cache / supply drop, and a hand crank radio. Your profile, you are an adaptive hunter. Ben is fit, mobile, and part of a smart tactical team using a familiar environment. A school.
Is he?
Very familiar with him.
Fit.
For base operations, he's weaponized fitness, has a silent weapon, and relies on primitive sustainability and backup supply strategy. He prioritizes function, flexibility, and long-term survivability. Category analysis. Choice 1, 7.5 out of 10. Early mobility advantage, good for group travel. Your choice 2, machete, score 8 out of 10. High survivability with proper training and teamwork. Choice 3, abandoned school, 6.5 out of 10. Solid if group-based patrols and choke points are set up. Choice 4, routine exercise, score 8.5 out of 10. Strong long-term resilience, keeps the mind and body sharp. I have to disagree on that one. I think you've been given way too nice a score on that one.
Yeah, can you factor in the dyslexia, please?
Option 5. Hunting, 7.5 out of 10. Great if in rural or wooded areas. Risk of injury when alone. Choice 6, tactical group. Score 9 out of 10. Boost survival and combat, defense and morale. Choice 7, hidden cache / supply drop. Score 7 out of 10. Bonus points if it's well hidden and strategically placed. And choice 8, hand crank radio. Score 7.5 out of 10. Passive advantage could provide key intel on safe zones or outbreak. Oh,
Right.
strength.
I feel like we don't need to go through every single one.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave you strength.
Yeah, that's fine. We can just cut stuff out. That's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Let's
Yeah.
say we.
I'll cut it.
Ash can.
Okay, so my apocalypse loadout, I went for the mountain bike, crossbow, remote cabin, dog.
Already dead.
Fishing and foraging. Tactical group.
There's a
scavenger
horde of
circuit.
zombies. Ashley's trying to
Pedal away
pedal
from
away,
him.
and he falls off around a corner, and just gets eaten alive.
And offline phone with maps/notes. Survivor profile. I am a quiet ranger. You're a stealthy, woods-savvy survivor operating from a remote cabin, living off nature and a trusted team and a loyal dog. You prefer silent kills and tactical mobility. You avoid cities, stay low profile, and play the long game. You're precise, patient, and prepared. So I went for option 1, mountain bike. Score 8 out of 10. Great for quiet travel and recon, but risky if
Oh, get
overburdened
out.
or in a high threat
Mate.
zone. Choice 2, crossbow, 7.5 out of 10. Excellent for your quiet survival style. Must retrieve bolts or craft more. Option 3, remote cabin. Score 8.5 out of 10. One of the best bases for long-term survival, especially with foraging and a group. Choice 4, dog companion. Score 8 out of 10. Big emotional and practical asset in the wilderness. Choice 5, fishing and foraging. Score 8 out of 10. Ideal fit for your rural setting, mainly supplement in winter. Choice
Okay, we're gonna
6,
beat my
tactical group,
Ashley
9 out
here
of 10.
with
Best group
mountain bike.
size.
Hang on.
Choice 7.
I swear ours was giving us like 8 out of 10s for the tactical group, not even 9 out of 10s.
No.
This is.
I don't think
No.
so. I don't know if it factors in your other choices as to how well it fits.
Okay,
but
carry on. Yeah,
no
carry on.
cheating. No cheating going on. Score 9 out of 10. Choice 7. Scavenger circuit. 6.5 out of 10. Risky long term, better suited for early stage or when mixed with passive strategies like foraging. Choice 8. Offline phone with maps and notes. 7.5 out of 10. Helpful sport tool, especially with solar charging or backup power. Okay, so who do we think, based on the results you just heard, who do we think has the highest survival
I
percentage?
feel like you had the most high numbers, but
Or do we have recency bias though, Ben? That's the
that
question.
might be it. Might be it. Yeah, I'm gonna say you just from what I've heard, but I think could be right.
Yeah, out of my own thoughts of what you picked, Ash, I think you're dying first, mate. That bike is such a death
I'm
trap.
going to whiz off on that bike, trust me.
Wizard.
Even. Okay, so
Right,
we'll think,
Definitely
think me.
falling off the first corner.
Right, okay, so I would like to announce that there is in fact only, I believe, 5% in all three of ours survival chances from the worst to the best.
Ooh.
So
Whoa.
we're all fairly well equipped to survive a zombie apocalypse. So we'll go back up to Ben's. No, we're going to start with Finn's. Finn, your survival chances are, when I can find them.
100% mate. Have you not met me?
Your
Survivalist
final
or
Building the
calculation of your
suspense.
survival score is 80%. So
Yeah, I didn't know.
you're fairly likely to well, I think. And then next
4 and 5
one,
chances.
Do you, well, we'll go off that. Do you boys think that's accurate? Not even in terms of my choices, but in terms of.
what, being able to survive a zombie apocalypse?
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely not.
Mm,
No, I'd lower
Definitely not.
lower the chances to about 4%. I don't think any of us are going to survive. the
Reduce
apocalypse
your
at the very least.
expectations to 0.
Hey, listen, if the crackheads
Right,
of
next.
Leicester are getting into your car, God knows what these zombies are going to do.
that's a
Mate.
good point.
I've not caught them yet. Once I catch them,
Have you
How
installed
have they
like a
broken
camera?
in? Like,
welcome, Adam.
Like a dash
I don't know. I've got no idea
and how do you
Um,
know they've been? How you know you've been breaking in?
because all my stuff gets like chucked everywhere.
Have they
And rifle
taken
fire.
anything? Or
Oh, mate, you're not going to believe it, but I had about 5 coins accumulate into about £1
Oh,
in my little tray.
no.
and that has been removed from my car,
Oh,
not by
dear.
me or anybody else that I know that has been in my car. So
Has it been?
Yeah,
Is that
down
they've
at-
taken it for like a joyride then or something?
no, they've not been able to steal it or anything, mate. They've just been able to break into it and then go through the side pockets.
The looter's been looted. How
Yeah,
ironic.
mate, maybe we are in a maybe this is a zombie apocalypse right now. Maybe we're living through it. We just don't know it.
Maybe.
Right. Okay.
Maybe.
Where's
Ben.
Nigel?
Moving on to your survival score. Final calculation.
Ooh.
Your survival score is 84%.
Get out, right?
Oh.
So you are 4%.
So that means
behind.
Ashley's won though, because you said it's all within 5%. So you've got. Oh
Which
wait, unless you've got
means,
79.
Most likely to survive. Oh yeah, true. But no.
Yeah.
Okay, it's him then.
So my final calculation is 85%. My survival score. So by one, beat you by 1%. But safe to say, according to ChatGPT, the most reliable of sources, we're all fairly likely to survive a zombie apocalypse.
I'm surprised you've
Brilliant.
managed to survive university. let alone-
He hasn't yet, mate.
Well,
He hasn't.
that
He's
is
only in
true,
second
yeah.
year. I've
shut up,
come
one
out
more
clean
year.
on the other side. I'm
He's
in
barely
I'm high and
survived, you know, a holiday, let alone a zombie apocalypse.
Hey, listen,
We'll give you this one though, Ashley. You've won it fair and square.
come on. Actually think I might have made up the points on the bike. You know, I got an 8 out of 10. on
Well,
the
you
bike.
beat me by one. What did you beat?
Yeah, you guys got 7.5 for the SUV, and I got an 8 on the bike.
dry. Yeah, right.
So that would have been
This is
my.
what
That's how we know it's
This just
chalk it
This-
all off.
this just gave me newfound faith in the human race. AI is not good enough.
Hey, man.
Okay.
Right, I think we should
Are
call it a
are
day
we
then.
finished for today, or are we moving on to?
Yeah, I think we are.
Yeah, we've got.
No,
a good,
we are not. We've been going for nearly 2 hours.
I mean, 15 minutes of that was Ashley trying to turn his camera on or something.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
anyway,
no, it should be. I mean,
Thank you.
Yeah.
We will.
No, I feel like that was a fairly good episode.
Thank you. Whoa, we're not finished yet, boy. We're not finished yet.
Oh, he's not finished.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the
Near future.
zombie apocalypse. What the hell?
Oh, spooky. Bye bye.
Bye bye.